Oh, oh, hello. This is a fucking kick-ass song, man. Your Name, Please. What a good song. Thank you, Earthbound, for the background music today. Hello, hey, HBD. Good morning. Hello, Callista. How's it going? Oh, early stream. Good gracious. Nobody's even here. Good morning, everybody. Nothing's happened too much between this morning and last night. I got a ton of reading done on I got a ton of morning on reading done on State and Revolution last night, though. I'm hoping to finish the book today, so I can say I finished the book tomorrow. Hello, Tori. What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. There's not much to say or do this morning. I did get my Stream Deck back up and running with my clip marker. I'm hoping to add more sounds to that soon. I really need, like, a list of stuff that I can do for the stream to make it, to, like, improve it and stuff like that. I used to have one on Trello. Maybe I should bring that back up. I'll get that set up for myself here in just a second, in a hot second. After I'm done streaming, though. But today, we're playing some Citizen Sleeper. Do I even have the game downloaded? I do. Now, I don't know if I have a cloud save for this game. I'm hoping that the save picks up somewhere. Because we made quite a bit of progress last time. If not, then I know how to min-max the early game. Pretty well. What do you think about sucks? What do you mean? Like, just in general? The idea of sucks? Do you play Roblox? I do play Roblox. Oh, ducks! Big fan. But alright. Let me get the game up on the screen. Thank you. Thank you, Earthbound. One day we will play all of the Mother series, all of the Earthbound series, and then finally jump into Undertale. Probably, if I had to guess, after the Witcher series. Let's get the stock out of here. Let's pull up Citizen Sleeper. It's a beautiful game. Might have to resync all my audio and stuff like that for every game that I play. Who knows? What's that? What? Oh, okay. I guess we still have our saved game. Nice. Look at us. God, that was loud. Jesus. What's Worthbound? Have you played Undertale or Deltarune? Earthbound and the Earthbound and the Mother series was an inspiration for those games. No, you've never played it? Gotcha. Well, it's a game. It's a video game. Does it suck? Burnt Peanut is way better than you will ever be. Does it suck? Burnt Peanut is way... What is a burnt peanut? Are you talking about, like... Are you talking about... Did you mean to type, like, boiled peanuts? Like the carnival food? But hello, guys. What's up? I agree. Peanuts are delicious. Don't talk about the sus fandom about Undertale, y'all. When am I gonna stream you playing Roblox because you want to join with me? I don't know. Could be next week, could be next year. We'll find out, next week, I guess. I upload my schedule at the end of the week. I usually only play Roblox if I'm down to clown. Alright, so there are definitely some things here that I have to do. I know for a fact that I'm not sure if I want to hit... Well, hang on. We just contacted Bliss, I guess. We have to invest in her to get more capital out of her. I don't know if I feel like doing that, though. I'm gonna descend the car. We have to go back down, because we have to accumulate enough money in a night, or in a couple weeks, or in a bar cycle, to have enough money to pay off our bounty hunter so he doesn't kill us. There's a lot of stuff we are doing and we need to do. I think I'm going to use these I think the idea is to use these last 2 ticks to run a job. And I think our job was Heavenage Dockyard for hauling materials or assist shipbuilder. So we could get scrap. And then with the scrap, we can sell that to somebody else. I don't remember, though. There's a scrapyard job somewhere. It's not Dock C4, is it? No, that's waiting for the ship. I don't think the ambergris is for us. She wants a ship mind, but our boy in the steel dock also wants... Everybody wants a ship mind. Ship minds are very expensive. I don't think the bar has anything for me, except rations and a drink. We have energy, and we're almost full up on this. We also need enough money to keep buying, to keep buying stabilizer. So we are kind of... I think from the last time we played this, we had to sell components, that's right. I think from the last time we played this, we found out that we were quite up a creek. We were so far up a creek that, I was kind of scared for this run. No, we don't want to gamble. Getting low ender wouldn't be too bad, though. Block maintenance? Block maintenance gives me energy, which is interesting. Perk predictive yeah. The extra low ender would be nice, though. Eventually we'll get that as well. We have... Okay. Especially with the 5 roll. We don't need to buy any food from... our boy. Where is our boy? Oh, here he is. From Memphis today. Hello, Jay. Have I played Roblox Forsaken before? I have, YK, I have. Hey, Graham. Morning. What's my favorite job? My favorite job that I've ever had, me personally, was being a cashier, because I get to stand around and do nothing all day. My favorite job, I guess... I don't really have a favorite job. I guess... I don't know, doing nothing all day and playing video games would be fun. Fact, the sky is blue? Agreed. Agreed. So I think I have to hit the shipyard with assisting as a shipbuilder, maybe? And then, because it's an engineering task, right? And then the engineering task gives us scrap. That's right. Alright, we want to double up on this, I think. Because we still need the money for, you know, our bill, our tab. Alright, we also got the yard hand. So we have access to other things. We have access to a lot of stuff. I will deign to venture in on all that later. The Ort exchange is what we want, so we can sell components. Most of the, why do I only have 1 component? I should have 2. Maybe I lost out. Most of the money from that scrapyard job was coming from selling components. Oh yeah, dude. And I'm trusted trader as well, which unlocks the which unlocks fabricator. Oh shit, that could be good for us because we're collecting ship mine fragments from scrap. I forgot. The best part of a job is acting like doing nothing without doing anything. Exactly. Agreed, Graham. Sometimes it's hard for me to manifest like the will to care about acting like I'm doing something. But sometimes I'm really like, look at me, I'm doing nothing. Engineering I think is good for us. Wait, let me look at like the skills. Use scrap components at home to repair condition. Oh shit, use scrap at home to repair condition is crazy. That's a crazy pull. That's kind of a crazy skill. Oh, hard to kill is good too. Being like self-sufficient with self-repair and photosynthetic skin is actually really, really impressive. I think I was going for Icebreaker though to get double data rewards. Dice actions display, but that's what I got last time, predictive reasoning. Endurance, full endurance, and self-repair is not too bad. Thrill Seeker, chance to gain energy after any engage action is not too bad either. All cryo actions are discounted. Wow. These skills are really good. Alright, we got all the money we can today, I think. Let's explore the stuff that I just unlocked. So we are a trusted trader now at the Ort Exchange. So we can go to the Ort Fabricator, which is how we can fabricate a ship mine. We can fabricate a ship mine with 3 ship mine fragments, which is not too bad. The scrap freighter could probably be good for us, though. Unloading containers is an endurance action, though. Ugh. We've already gone through our scrap allowance. I think, well, I mean, I'm gonna buy more. I'm gonna take the chance of buying more scrap. Yeah, that's my full scrap allowance. Okay, so it costs 20 for a scrap. How much do I get for selling a scrap? I'm at 159. 171. That's kind of funny. Not a little less than 20. You got a fever, Leander? Damn, I'm just coming off of one. Sorry to hear that. The gods want to lock my soul behind cells. Thoughts on Rubik's Cubes? Not really for me, but I like the colors. Streamlabs wants to die? Is Streamlabs dying? I'm not dropping any frames. That's weird. I hope it isn't too bad. It says I'm not dropping any frames and I haven't lost any. Let me go look at my thing. And it says I have excellent stream health. Oh, I see it. It might be because I'm on, I don't know. God. Streamlabs is such a pain. YouTube vertical is working, but YouTube horizontal seems to be buffering. Once in a while. I don't really know what that's about. You did have a fever? I think so. I am the god of war. It looks like it's only buffering once in a while. I don't know. I'm gonna muscle through it, I think. Twitch seems to be okay as well. Hey, Quasar. Hey, Quasar, what's up? Just checking? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, now it's poor again. How silly, how silly. So I think this is like a Streamlabs problem. Maybe by the time you let Streamlabs go one of these days? Yeah, I know. Maybe when I get... yeah. Maybe when we're done streaming, I'll set all that up. I'll let Streamlabs go and I'll go for Restream instead. It's just too much to deal with, I think. I mostly just want the dual streaming for YouTube, but I'm not sure if Restream does that. I'll have to investigate. That'll be the next thing I do for the channel then. It's just a background upgrade. That's a lot of quests that I don't want to look at right now. Hang on. Let's also investigate the shipyard, because we got a ton of done. The unit assembly is our next job. And here's an engineering task, which is what we want for our perfects. So we can also get scrap from that. Even if I lose... oh, it's a safe job, too. Structural fitting. So I get paid 12 either way. Oh, but I can get a better job as a junior tech. I'm better with interfacing. But I don't get scrap. Oh, this is interesting. Side Rail Horizon is assembled block by block. You earned a place on the teams welding these blocks together. You have spots supporting the weld team, a good place to prove you know how to put a ship together. The systems team is looking for new members. Prove yourself a reliable tech and you're in. I think I'd rather be a tech than a welder's mate because my build is sort of like on that side. Engineering interfacing, yeah. I'd rather the interfacing job, because I also have +1 stats in it, so it'll be easier for me. Shipbuilding spots on the side rail horizon are hard to come by. Poor work will see you drop from the roster. Oh shit. Oh, it's a 3-tick. That's pretty tough. I have to be careful with that then. It's not too bad though. Those are good jobs. Lem and Mina, worker and daughter. Oh, new characters. Oh shit. Later, Leander. Have a good one, man. Get better. Hey, Dumpling. What's up? Dumplings Luck is a good name. How do I rate my sanity? Not too bad. I pretty much just woke up. I've been drinking water and trying to keep my throat clear. From all the shit that builds up in the night, you know? My throat is getting there. I feel a lot better. My lungs feel better. My body isn't aching anymore. It's just my throat that seems to have a little bit of pressure on it. And my sinuses are still building up a little slowly but surely. But I feel better. From the walkway, the sidereal horizon looks impossibly vast, a landscape of plating and frames. All along her flanks, torches flicker, drones maneuver, arc lights glint. The sense of scale of industry is both stunning and strangely unsettling. She's quite beautiful, I think. You turn to see a figure a little way down the walkway, leaning at the railing. He is thin, ragged, his work gear poorly fitting and loose. The torches of the sidereal horizon flicker in his eyes as he turns to you. Lem. He leans back from the rail, revealing a child standing beside him, staring out at the ship. And this is Mina. He adds with a smile. Hi, Lem. Hi, he replies plainly, then shifts a little closer down the rail. Mina stares and tucks herself behind Lem, who dutifully picks her up. Mina looks out from Lem's chest, a dark brown eye twinkling among the rough material. You working on her, then? Lem asks eagerly, gesturing on the vast ship. Or just admiring. He shifts Mina's weight to his other eye. Working. Thank you, dumplings. You know how that is? You wake up with hair in your mouth every morning, Grandma? Yeah, man, for sure. My hair is usually pretty good about not being in my face at night, but it's still a lot. Me too, me too. He flashes a heavenage pass. I knew it just to look at you. I mean, he stumbles a little over his words, not wanting to be misunderstood. I mean, you look like a worker. She's Mina's and my ticket out of this place. Our escape vector, so to speak. Shit. You haven't heard? Anyone who takes a heavenage contract on the sidereal horizon will be entered into a draw for the transit support crew. He smiles. We won't get to sleep the journey though. Through, but a couple of decades of service will be nothing for me and Mina if it means landfall in a new world, he winks. Transit support? Someone needs to stay awake to keep the thing running. He straightens up, stretching his back. That's a colony ship, friend. The Celis Foundation is sending thousands to settle a system well outside the reach of the core worlds. It'll be a totally independent colony, no surrogacy, no corporations. The Celis Foundation? They are Heavenage's client, yeah? Some wealthy project for the core systems, interested in independence and self-sufficiency and all that. They hired the whole shipyard out, helped re-kit it and everything. He strokes Mina's hair. Someone else's dream, I suppose, but doesn't mean people like me and Mina can't tag along. Mina responds by pushing his hand away. Daddy, she whispers, food. Pulling an exaggerated grumpy face. She glances furtively at you as she plays with a set of dog tags that hang from Lem's neck. The thing is, it's not my hair, but my older sister. Oh shit! Just floating around, Graham? That's funny. I'm just chatting a little, Meanie. Give Daddy a sec. He turns back to you and you suddenly notice how tired he looks. I'm not on the Heavenage crew yet, but I'll work my way in. You can too. You can do it too, friend. We have to stick together. He smiles a little shakily and you wonder how long he's been working to break into the official shipyard crew. I'm working on it. He looks out at the sidereal horizon as if trying to pull energy from those flickering torches from the vast hull. We gotta hold out, okay? You aren't quite sure if he's talking to you. That's how it works. While he stares out, Mina catches your eye cautiously. You agree, Mina? She straightens up and meets your eye. Daddy loves me, she says it stubbornly, daring you to question her. Lem smiles and lifts Mina. That's it. We hold on. He smiles sheepishly at you. We're just a couple of softies, isn't that right, Mina? He sets her down, standing by his side. She clings to his leg. Gotta go feed this one, he pats her back. Maybe see you on the shift, huh? He turns and they walk down the walkway away from the shipyard. You see them talking, and then a moment later, Mina turns around and stops. See you, robot! Her shouts echo down the walkway, and she flashes you a parting smile before running to catch up with Lem. You watch him a little before you turn back to the impossible scale of the sidereal horizon. A ticket out. There's a lot of tickets out. New drive. Oh, it's a drive. Okay, yeah. I have so many quests, dude. The fragment supply, which needs a ship mine. Sophisticated tech is rare in the eye, so the shipyard's happy to pay a ship mine fragment they can dismantle and reuse. Tracking you take it. A slate in the office advertises Heavenage are looking for information on gang activity in the eye. They'll pay for it. I cannot sell them Yatagan data. I have to sell the Yatagan data to somebody else. Unit 207? Yeah, we have to get one more Yatagan data. I don't think the tea house has anything for me. Yeah, I don't have enough of intuition, surprisingly. Oh, 24 cryo from that job though. That's crazy. And of course, like, I think Paz Import Exporter has a better job. We could sell a ship mine. We can export Matsusake. We could buy a ship mine core for 300 though. I'm gonna go to sleep. Because I don't have any dice and I can't really do anything. Let's hope I don't get too busted up in the night. Hey, Swamped, what's up? Oh, Graham, did you see the new snapshot for Minecraft? Oh, I don't really like this dice pull. This dice pull is not for me. I'm gonna keep my energy a little low today. Let's go for some Yatagan data first, I think. Did you land? No, they're here in... Okay. Oh, he's almost done. We might have to work entirely a shift today. We don't need any food. The Ramshackle District. Oh, right, we're still trying to match Low-Ender as well. I forgot. Mini G Express is the food mart, I think. We could deliver noodles. That's funny. Oh, tracking Heavenage. You've heard that in Forcer's Base you're paying low-end residents for information on Heavenage. We could just sell data to both sides, which is kind of funny. The midline fright, I believe, is a job. 16 cryo, random items, steal a shipment is funny. Steal a shipment is a crazy pull. Well, we don't want to go there yet until we can afford a ship mine. Let's head upward. Let's head upward. Hello, Lizzie. Give you toxic advice? I don't really know any. There's my toxic advice. Gimbal Lounge. We could buy a meal for 18 creds. The hub. Oh, right. We need to learn about this as well. I think I want to hit the low-ender first. Yeah, let's hit the low end first. And we need 100 credits for seed money, which I cannot do right now. I am not lucked into... Alright, let's hit the low end exploration. Well, no, let's hit the secrecy first. I need... it wasn't Yatagan data, I don't think. I needed some data. I don't remember which data I needed though. I need Yatagan data. I don't need Heavenage data. I don't need that keynode. Yatagan agent. Here we go. I need a 1 tick, but a 3 tick will give me money. But I'll take the 1 tick, so I can just interface it. There we go. God, that's fucking loud. I'm so sorry. Oh fuck, a hunter found me. Oh shit. Those familiar threads wrap around you, bind you, test you. Entity, submit. Hunter Strange head bobs in your vision. Your ally in the sealed dock cannot save you. In that globed head, you see a whirling string of data, so many spinning there that they threaten to tear through the thin skin and whip out into the void around. What happened to this creature? The threads squeeze you, lose any sympathy you might have had, you must escape. We strike. You lash out once, pushing Hunter back, severing threads that regrow as fast as they are broken. As you slip away, you realize you have to find a way to deal with the Hunter once and for all. This is getting too dangerous. Oh, we've survived and we didn't take any... We did take damage. No, dude, my dice. My fucking dice rolls. Shit. Oh. Alright, let's go. I think we only needed one more Yatagan upload, so let's hit this one first. Alright. What you got for us, Sabine? As you turn away from the terminal, the final cache of Yatagan data uploaded, the air crackles with white noise. Sleeper! Sabine's voice, weaker than before, comes through the haze. Sabine? A sigh of relief comes through the layers of noise. The call must be coming in from somewhere on the station. This has to be short. I don't know if Yatagan are monitoring me. Their voice is hushed, distant. You try to focus on it. The data you've been bringing in from Yatagan agents, there's something in it I don't understand. A shrill howl rattles through the signal. This data is all gleaned from their implants, records of integration with their nervous systems. Performance analysis, error rates, usual data. I installed many of these implants and I didn't enable any of this functionality. Their voice dips under the level of the noise, like a swimmer slipping beneath the water. You listen to the waves for a few seconds before Sabine reemerges. Has to be somehow baked into their wet wares interface. And that's not all. The systems compiling this data are connected to some kind of transmission protocol. It's being broadcast. Why? Every Yatagan enforcer is equipped with black market implants, retinal enhancements, adrenaline boosters, pain suppressors. These implants are gathering data on themselves, on the enforcers' bodies, on their performance. Why? I can't tell. But I can't promise you these foot soldiers have no idea this is going on. The background tone switches, dropping to a grainy rumble. If they knew, I don't imagine they would be happy with the situation. Yatagan could have a mutiny on their hands. You lean toward the terminal, straining to listen to Sabine's faint voice. I need a few cycles to pull this all together, but this might be information I need to pressure Yannick into releasing my debt. Suddenly, a banging echoes through the call. Sabine's voice is suddenly whispered panic. I have to go. Come back in 4 cycles. Then the sharp crack of a disconnect and silence fills the apartment. You step back from the terminal. What does Yatagan have to gain from monitoring its own members? You try to recall what you know about the gang, but you have little to go on. You think Toshiro, Sabine's minder, is mere teardrop implants set below hard eyes. What data could they be gathering, and more importantly, where are they sending it? You reflexively rub your forehead, trying to think. Can you really trust Sabine? How did you come to Yatagan's doctor in the first place? You think of their kindness, their care, but also that glazed look of recognition that they gave you when they first met you. That look stays in your mind as you slip back out of the apartment, glancing around as you close it up and drift into the corridors of the station, unable to shake the unpleasant sensation of being observed. Alright, that quest is going to be done for a couple cycles. I'm going to hit one low end, and then we'll spend the rest of these dice on labor. These are risky business. Should we use our perfect? I think I'm going to use my perfect tick for Tavola. Whoa, wait, hang on. Block maintenance is an engineering task. No, but it's not low ender. Fuck, it's just energy. I was going to say it's an engineering task. We can get scrap. But I'm going to hit the Tavola. Hopefully I get a triple out of this. I got a double. It's not too bad. We're close. We're close. A new drive has been discovered. Win a side reel ticket. Pay Ethan's tab. Help Bliss complete. I don't know how much that tab is going to be, which is what I'm scared of. Oh, drinking water is so tasty. Tasty, tasty water. Tasty water. Bliss still needs investments. Get to know Emphas. Get Sabine out. Free Noven from the ship mine. Fix the ambergris. Extract the past. Hack the shipyard and slot the Ripper Worm. Hack the shipyard and slot the Ripper Worm, huh? Slot Heavenage Cipher. This is an interesting one. The gate flips, you're in. The Heavenage Port. Here's the Ripper Worm. What will you find in there? I don't know. The hunter's not spotted me yet. I have to slot more Ripper Worms? Oh, it's tunneling down a thread. Godspeed, little one. That's funny. Alright, let's spend the rest of the day laboring. Laboring down at the unit assembly on the systems fitting, I think. It's a safe job. I want the junior tech job. I have to go structural fitting. I have to go welder's mate. I guess we're engineer posting this run. Oh, there's a 25% chance of a negative drop. Please don't fuck me. Ah, you bastard. Please don't fuck me. Thank God, man. Oh, I have to take a chance on this. I need the money. God, they hate me, dude. They hate me. And I only got 1 scrap from that. Not the fabricator. I need the exchange. Alright, we're slowly getting more money. We're saving up for this bar tab. I wish I knew how much this bill was gonna be. We're gonna go to sleep without eating tonight. Oh, Fang's Ripper Worm is working. Oh, 3 tick, okay. I should have slotted that a lot earlier. Hello, Kashibo. Careful with the context. Now that all can see my actual name, high chance they will say the full thing. Hello, Graham Crackhead. It's a good name, man. You came here to do a secret mission. Oh shit, that's scary. Hey, just random kid. Ohio. 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 Oh, finally English. Whoa, I'm starving. Oh, and I lost 2 full dice, dude. Oh, God. Alright, I'm gonna use this 6 pull for the job. I have to use my perfects for the job now. Alright, well, first of all, I need to buy me some food. 15 credits for food isn't too bad. Cheaper than 16 credits, and I get 3 tick. That's fucking tasty. +1 to fungus fan. I don't know what that means, but... let's see. Sabine is working as well. Let's complete the low end. Whoa, hang on. There's a new one. The derelict unit. I can build another house. I need to collect scrap for it though, but scrap is a good part of my income. That's the thing. Maybe on my days off I can invest in it. Let's finish off this low end task with some Tavola. Please. Nice. Alright, low ender finished. We've unlocked the caster. Curious data fence. More tasks. You thought you got another Japanese stream? Thoughts on the word clanker being used often? Not a big fan, Graham. It's just a veiled way for people to sort of like get their racism out of their system. I'm not sure if you can be racist towards like a machine. But it's people who want to be racist who can't be racist. So they're just expressing it outwardly with that word. And like that most used word last year was slop. That's, yeah. Do the little stuff first? Yeah, I think so, Random. I think so. All the little tasks that I have to do. You cross between 2 walls of units, one of the cavernous streets at the center of the low end. The pressurized bridge is full of the clack of Tavola. Shouts of children, the whir of air filters. You piece of bullets? What do you mean by that, random kid? Sleeper. You turn to see a man sitting at a Tavola table alone, somehow untouched by the hustle and bustle of the people around. He gestures to the stool on the opposite side of the table. Sit. You sit at the metal stool and he starts setting up the board with counters, or at least the filter caps low-enders typically use in the place. Caster, he says by way of introduction, looking over his glasses. Night or day? He asks, gesturing at the caps, crudely sprayed white and black. Day. He rotates the board so the white caps are in front of you. Let's begin. You take a plastic die, each pitted and worn, and roll a determined... You roll to determine who starts. Caster rolls a 6, you roll a 4. I lead. He smiles and begins to move his first cap and along the board. Play passes back and forth between you, the dice changing hands as the caps spread along this board. As it does, Caster speaks, eyes not leaving the caps. It's unusual to see a sleeper on the eye. That's why I wanted to play you. You take your turn rolling a 5 and a 6. Play carefully. After all, a sleeper's mind must be somehow different to a human one. Being emulated, I mean. As Caster talks, you build up a wall of caps, stacking them safely across the board. Progress is slow, but you remain unexposed. Is that racist? I've heard it sometime. Oh, piece of bolts? Well, I don't know if it's racist, but it taps into the same energy as people trying to get it taps into the same energy as when people are tapping their racist like their racism. Side questers rise up. Let's begin, dude. We're playing Caster, man. He seems like a gentleman. As Caster talks, you build up a wall of caps. I remain unexposed. I don't mean to offend you, Caster meets your eye. I merely see that you are by definition different. What has been subtracted in the emulation? What has been added? He slides a single cap onto an open point, a risk and an opportunity. He hands you the dice. Do you ever think about this, Sleeper? About what you were before and what you are now? Always. You roll a double 1 and solidify your wall. Caster whistles. The holding game, commendable. But it can be brave to build from what came before. He rolls the dice and keeps your wall in a single move, but we cannot idle too long, Sleeper. The slower we move, the sooner we are caught. The past you is not just an idea, a concept for you. It is a living, breathing person. He looks up over his glasses, his eyes bright and wide. You split from them like a shadow splitting from its caster. They may be sleeping now, but one day they will awake and carry on with their lives unaware of your fate, no matter what it may be. He hands you the dice, smiling. You are a branch severed from the main trunk, an offshoot who refuses to die, so to speak. Yatta! You roll again, under pressure now, trying to slip your caps out from under Caster's before he solidifies control of the game. So what I'm curious about is how you see yourself in all this, Caster asks. What does this tangle of truths make you? Driven. Caster laughs. That much is obvious, Sleeper. I see it in your eyes. You're eager to make all this count for something. Caster looks away through the glass to the crowded units on all sides. But driven towards what? He starts removing caps. His home board now full. Is there an end here, or just endurance? You try a few more rolls attempting to get back in the game, but Caster clears his home board with a sense of the inevitable. He has known he was winning for a while. I feel I may be pushed too far. He slides another cap from the board. I apologize. My curiosity has a habit of getting the better of me. You roll to return a cap to the board, but all the spaces are blocked. Caster clasps his hands apologetically. You play well, really. Your weakness is not your game. Think fast, boy. Ah! Missed chance to make him a robot just to reference Iron Casters? True! He's a data fence. Oh, I see. He smiles warmly. We have much to learn from each other. He slides his glasses back up his nose and sits back. I feel we could share knowledge, ideas, perhaps even data. His eyes glint with the last word, to our mutual benefit. He slides his final cap from the board. It's over. He's won. I see. Brap, please, I don't want to make you uncomfortable. He holds up his paws. My intention is only to help you endure here, and if I am able, feed my curiosities. The game over. You notice the bustle of the walkway once more, the call of the children, the deliveries, the arguments, and reconciliations. They wash over as you stand and leave, Caster nodding goodbye as you do. Crossing the walkway, you replay the moves of the game in your mind, looking for an opening you are sure was there. Caster. I guess I could sell you data. Yeah, I could sell you Yatagan and Havenage data, which is gonna go... Oh, I have to sell 5 at once? I have to sell 5 data at once. What are the old guards up to these days? I have a ship mine for you if you indulge my curiosity. He's trading 5 data for a ship mine? That's it? Holy shit, that's the cheapest price for a ship mine I've ever seen. Anyway, I gotta hit this job, brother. I'm gonna hit the structural engineering. Ooh, that's good. That's tasty. That was tasty. I'm gonna leave that perfect there, and then I'm gonna use this double tick for a different job, I think. Midline freighting? I don't want to steal. I'm gonna leave it for the interfacing job. 16 cryo or 6 cryo is... I'll take it. I'll take 16 cryo. Thank you, freight line operator moment. Alright, let's hit the hay. 245 credits is not too bad. We'll see how much this bar tab is gonna run up, though. Hey, Kush. You can faintly hear the ambience outside my apartment walls. That could either be my, my AC heater unit, because that's right above my computer, or it could be the loud-ass cars outside. That's how you know I'm real. Interesting game? I agree. I'm having fun with it. I'm fading, still on 3 dice, need more energy though. 245 credits, let's go pay our bar tab. Oh shit, he's not here. There he is. 58 credits, that's it? And he gives me 2 days to pay it off? Fuck yes, dude. Where's my... I gotta grab some lunch. I gotta grab some breakfast, hang on. Before I start my day. I didn't know it was gonna be that cheap, dude. Holy shit, I would have bought a pill, I would have been investing. Good lord in heaven. Mustangs, like the horse? My pony, my horse. Me, I like my horse. My pony, my horse. You need a ship mind. I don't have any perfect rolls, so I can't be doing that job. I'll only do that job if I have a perfect roll, I think, at this point. I only have a ship mine fragment, and that was from scrapping. You have data that you want to buy from me. Unit 207 is still loading. I do want scrap for more derelict unit. Could I buy scrap from the exchange? No, I can only sell scrap. Damn. And I think I hit my scrap allowance. I did. They're not gonna let me buy any more scrap today. I'll have to wait until the rollback. So I guess we can go upstairs. There's not really much to do. We should invest. Not yet, though. I don't have enough money to invest yet. Let's go to the hub and then hit the access manifests. Oh, God! We're so close. We're so close with that. Let's descend. Descend down the rim. Is this stream chill or not? Hello, Maya. What's up? What does that mean? What are you asking me? What's a good job? I need an engineering job that isn't gonna cut my balls off. Tracking Heavenage. You'd sell Heavenage data. I guess we could interface. We could interface. I don't want to interface just yet. It's a dangerous, but it is an interfacing job. Like if I roll this, I have a +1, so it would be a 3-tick. That's part of the fun? I don't know. Let's have a bit of fun. I don't know. Oh god, dude! Holy shit, 3 fragments? What the fuck? No shot! I could just build a fucking ship mine. Oh my Jesus Christ! Holy fuck. That was so easy! I built it, I got the achievement for it. Dude, I gotta give it to my boy. I gotta get it to Neovend. Of course we're working with our fellow robot. Why wouldn't we? Alright, we gave our boy the shipmind core. Novend, my boy, my funny vending machine. Mostly voice echoes. Oh, interesting, Graham. I mean, it's not if it's not crazy. I leveled up and everything. I wasn't even paying attention. Holy Jesus. Taking the extra endurance wouldn't be too bad. I do want extra on engineering though, because we do get scrap. Getting scrap from engineering is so tempting, man. Dice action to recover energy is not actually that good. Scrap to repair condition isn't that good either. Double data on rewards is also really good. Or a chance to gain energy after any engage action. Wouldn't be too bad either. See, this is tough. These are actually all really, really, really good. We should level ourselves out first, like endurance. But there's always other stuff. I mean, I am an interfacing class. I'm gonna have to, agent nodes give double. I can't get it. It takes 2 upgrade points. That's so pricey. Oh god. Alright, well then let's just go for the basic stats, I think. Then I'm gonna grab 1 to, my engineering checks. Alright, that should help out quite a bit. Alright, Novend. Let's keep continuing this storyline. This gachapon machine is gonna save us, dude. I'm gonna go down the gachapon machine route. Hello, Roaring. What's up? Thoughts on manifestos? I don't know. They're mostly for introductory. The manifestos are mostly for like introductory ideology. Stuff like the Communist Manifesto is basically just to get you. It's a sales pitch, I guess. I really like this game. I'm having fun with it. Gotcha. 2 upgrade points is diabolical. How are we gonna level up twice without spending a point? I know, Demon. That's what I'm saying, man. It's too tempting. Are we back? Did my stream reconnect? That was weird. Oh, I guess... I mean, are we back on Twitch? Oh, are we on YouTube still? Because I know YouTube doesn't really do auto reconnects very good. I think we're back. Okay, that was really weird. Sorry. Okay. I think we're good. Streamlabs is just tired of working. You're so right, Graham. You're so right. You're so right. I'm also just tired of Streamlabs at this point, man. Alright, we disconnected there for a second. I'm gonna take a quick break. We are close to the top of the hour. What am I doing? Oh, hello, Rat Sandwich. Good name. What game am I playing? This is Citizen Sleeper. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a quick break. We'll let the stream see if it decides to keep working. I'm gonna go pee and get another drink of water and rest my throat a little. But hear this. BRB. Hello. That's Alien. The title of that song is Alien Invasion. That was kind of scary, dude. All right, let's get back on the screen. Let's see what Noven has in store for us. That's the exact same dancing girl I have as my PFE. It's Evernight. Only heard a police car on the street. They do be like that. The servo motors in the machine begin to rev. Noven's anxiety is clear. First imprint ship mind, then slot imprinted ship mind into physical ports close to hunter nests. First imprint ship mind, then slot imprint and ship mind into physical ports close to hunter nests. Once slotted, we'll track hunter at each. Tracking will find core nest, slot ship mind at core nest, show hunter data to hunter. Hunter will conclude sentience, hunter will invoke killer. And the killer will kill, yes. The lights on the vending machine cycle as no vendor prepares. Physical ports likely sealed in old station. Will need keys, but yes, simple. The vending machine rocks a little. Any questions before imprinting? Why slot you physically? I cannot access via network. Too dangerous. Hunter would find immediately. The lights flicker. I am not like you, hybrid. Am native to cloud. Easy prey. Hunter keeps central data storage. Protocol must keep data outside self. Linked to secondary nest can triangulate from there. And let's begin. The sound of all the servo motors starting up at once is painful. The screeches rattle from the hard surfaces of the sealed dock and come back at all angles. No Ven better be quick, or Heavenage security will be here. So what do we have to do? First, imprint the ship mind into the ship mind core. Imprint Noven into ship mind, then slot the imprinted ship mind into the physical port close to the hunter nests. Once slotted, we'll track. Okay, we gotta get keys. I need some ciphers. Is my throat okay? It's okay. I think. I think. Noven's voice appears among the squeals like a whisper carried by the wind. Machine is not designed for this task. Few sensors, limited inputs. I work blind. Wish me luck. In the top part of the compartment, a set of arms aligned with the ship mind, clunkily scraping against it. Can I help? Silence best. Also, machine ignite, put out fire. The metal creaks as the servos open the ship mind, its layers of silicone nested like an onion skin. Once open, the main arm of the machine rapidly shifts back and forth, realigning the microscopic components, accessing and rewriting them, and printing Novend into its physical form. As you watch the hypnotic motion, your mind drifts to your own creation. What processes were used to emulate your mind, to copy the neural structure of that person who, as far as you know, still sleeps in some distant facility? What was lost? In what ways are you a copy of that person, and in what ways are you something new? You know this much, you are a convenient loophole, a way of circumnavigating the illegality of sentient AI. After all, you're an emulation, not a true digital being. You are neurologically limited, still human, but what would you become if you could escape this frame? Where then would the limits lie? The screeching stops. The machine powers down, dropping the bay into darkness. In the top compartment, the ship mind is whole again. You reach up and take it down, heavy and cold to the touch. Is no vent inside this thing, or did the process fail? There's only one way to know. Time to find a nest to slot him into. Imprinted ship mind. What's the weirdest thing you've ever gotten out of a vending machine? True. A brains. Costa Coffee just absolutely dumped powder onto my chocolate croissant. The hell? Oh god. Well, we'll call it tiramisu. There's another police car rolling up the street. All right, we got one more slot. Oh, there's the drone bay. Hang on. Oh, we leveled up again. Oh shit. I would like Icebreaker. Getting a chance at energy after every engaging action honestly wouldn't harm us at all, I think. Slot the ship, so I have to find the nest in one of these, or I just go into any of these and just fuck around and find out. Yatagan agents, key nodes. Yeah, I can't see what that one is. Probably some sort of agent. A lot of key nodes, a lot of agents. There's the port. My Ripper Worm is tunneling. Hope the police don't mistake the powder on my chocolate croissant for a different type of powder. They make white coffee powder? Hey, Jackson. Did not hear that one? Very good. Unlock the drone bay. I need a key. I need a key. We haven't worked today. We haven't done a job today at all. And I think we should do a job every single day. We should also become I think we should also become a regular at the bar. Oh, that gave me an energy point? Sweet. Let's not pay off. We'll pay off our tab next time. Oh, there's a lot of hunter nests. The Orc Fabricator's so good, dude. I don't think the tea house has any jobs. Evidence tracking. The Express is a job. Noodle manufacturing. Noodle manufacture. 13 cryo or 4 cryo, no shot. Master's table. Midline Freight Hub has a good job, which is 16, but it's interfacing, it's safe, which is fun. Midline Security got my ass last time from stealing shipments. Probably because I stole 3 full goddamn ticks, man. Alright, we'll get 5 dice next roll. Oh, 18 creds for a spacer meal. No shot, dude. And we are going to do, I think, we should sell him. We should sell his ass. That would be so funny. Now, let's do a midline freight job, even though we aren't going to get anything from it. Please don't negative roll me. Thank you. 10 cryo? That sucked. Should have took the chance. Alright, let's go home. Next roll, next tick, a lot of stuff is going to be happening, so we definitely want all the dice we can get. What happened to that game I was working on a week ago? I work on it every Sunday. Shit. Time to sleep. Time to honk shmee. Honk shmee. Oh, that's good. That's a good dice roll. Alright, well, there's a lot to do. Let's go hit the stuff we want to investigate. Fang has something for me. As you arrive, Fang comes striding towards you, taking you by surprise. Let's go, Sleeper. He puts a hand on your shoulder and turns you back the way you came. He steps into the passageway, guiding you down ring towards the shipyard. Sorry for the hurry, but we have something of an opportunity. That data you ripped. Well done, by the way. He grins. Tells me Hardin is making a rare inspection of the sidereal horizon this cycle. It's the perfect chance to confront him outside of the compound he hides in. Fang takes a sharp turn into a dimly lit side passage. Confront him? That's right, it's the perfect time. Fang slows and slips into a dark service tunnel where somewhere in the black a water pipe drips. It's him, Sleeper. The same Hardin Hurst. Our worm ripped out decades of records that mention him by name. An entire trail of documentation from the first days of the Solheim collapse until now. He wrote out the whole thing, slipped into Heavenage when it first broke off from the Union. He paces in the tunnel, a hand rubbing at the back of his head. I need you to understand something about Solheim, Sleeper. I don't know what you know about the collapse, but it wasn't as instant as it sounds. It wasn't like Solheim was here, running the station one day, and the next Erland's Union took power. Back then, Solheim knew this place was slipping away from them. As the palladium market collapsed, they tried to keep the contractors here working. The pay got smaller, the costs higher. People like my parents were forced to work non-stop just to keep a berth on the station, water in their tanks. Solheim squeezed every last worker until the mistakes, the accidents, were coming in non-stop, and as new waves of contractors came in, desperate to work, Solheim welcomed them, taking bribes instead of checking pilot license. The whole time, Solheim was folding up, dragged into court cases in the central systems, while this severed limb of the station still desperately tried to take all it could. Everyone just else types out short and simple sentences when I just casually dump entire paragraphs. The riots came after the collision at Dock 2. A young pilot, his MEV overloaded with palladium, miscalculated his trajectory, and took out a section of the ring. Hundreds died, thousands panicked. My parents told me people were terrified, and the blame fell squarely on Solheim. People like to tell stories about Erland, how he brought the factions together, spoke to the crowds, turfed out Solheim. Maybe that's true, but my mother, pregnant with me, locked herself in their MEV and welded it to the dock while my father joined the improvised crews, trying to seal up the ragged edges of the gap. He never came back. Fang pauses in the dark. They sealed it up, though, and by the time they did, Solheim was gone, abandoning every one of us to the black, apart. Fang finally turns back to you, his eyes burning. From shits like Hardin, shits who held their place, wrote it out, and slipped into the new structure like nothing had changed, standing shoulder to shoulder with those they had exploited at every step. Fang starts walking again. That's why I can't just let him strut about the shipyard. This time, his past catches up with him. How's he still alive? Clearly you don't know much about executives. That kind of power comes with certain benefits. Fang rejoins the main passageway, which is now wide and glass-roofed. Through the ceiling, you can see ships in mid-construction, their flanks lit by the flashes of plasma torches. The entrance to the shipyard is ahead. Let's go. Feng grins. Let's go show this shithead some consequences. He strides to the shipyard entrance and pushes through the doors. A web of corridors lead to the complex snatches of the construction bays, always appearing through the windows. Ships are suspended like whale corpses, skeletal, imposing. Feng seems to know exactly where he is going, and before long you cross into a huge dry dock locked to one side of the sidereal horizon. Speaking of games, ever put sprites in a 3D environment because you can't make character models for shits? That's the way to do it, Graham. It's got a fun little it's a fun little aesthetic. Hello, Akatsuki. What's up? Hello, Miss Lemons. Gross. Thank you. A network of platforms and scaffolding cling to the ship's hull, filled with workers and equipment. The sound is stretched out by the vast space so that the welding, cutting, and sealing seems to come from everywhere at once. Both you and Fang spot them at the same time. A group walks slowly across the gantry, and at front, two men, one gesturing towards the ship, and the other, stick-thin, cleanly dressed, with a shock of gray hair. Hardin. You and Feng say his name in unison, and Feng sets off up the staircase to the gantry, with you falling behind. As you come to the same level as the group is passing close, the foreman gesturing to the work being done throughout the dock and Hardin nodding along. Hardin Hurst. Feng shouts across the noise, taking you by surprise. His voice bounces and comes back in a rippling echo. The figures turn back. Yes? Hardin asks quizzically, raising an eyebrow. He glances between you and Feng, and you see his gaze lingering on your body, unsure of why a sleeper might be in this place. You're a traitor, Hardin. A Solheim executive who tried to hide here among its victims. Feng's voice is steady and strong. You stand for everything the Eye was rebuilt in the shadow of, against everything Erlin stood for, everything Heavenage stands for. You have no place on this station. For a moment, stillness descends on the group as if everyone was held in place by the rattle of construction. Sorry, I'm blowing through this text. You okay? You okay? No, I'm sick. Trick a lot of folks into thinking it is 3D despite being just as bright. It's true. If you needed to. He laughs. Hardin laughs. Well, good to meet you too. He glances around at those around him. Some are smiling, the others nervous. You're from the systems branch, are you not? Asks Hardin, inspecting Feng's clothes. Feng turns to the foreman. You need to call your security. This man is a corporate agent. The foreman glances between Feng and Hardin, his hands drumming at his sides. Hardin leads towards him and says something inaudible. The foreman nods. Foreman glances between Feng and Hardin. Feng holds up a stick of memory. You guessed right, I am systems, and I have records that link you directly to Solheim right here. He turns to the foreman again. So once again, I'm asking you to take this man into the custody of the shipyard. The foreman remains still. Hardin's voice is calm, measured. If you have such data, why hasn't it been submitted at the members' meeting for proper review? He shakes his head. I have nothing to hide, unlike a man who does not announce his name, who enters my shipyard with corporate property in tow, and tries to turn my own men against me. You hear it now, the echoing sounds of boots on the walkways coming from all angles at once, and then settling behind you. Please, says Hardin, submit the data through the correct channels, then we can talk. For now, however, you must leave. He gestures behind you to the security detail, their hands on boxy black sidearms at their sides. Story I made at school last year about Ned Kelly. One day a guy with a gun was on a horse with their family until Cost starts shooting him and their family. Ned and his family shoot back. No fit. I don't know who Ned Kelly is. I feed on reading. Let's read, folks. Fang spits. Hardin, you shithead. You can't wriggle out of this one. A security officer draws their weapon and levels it. Fang turns and stares him down. Go for the weapon? Let's mix it up, lads. As you move, Fang puts a hand on your shoulder. He shakes his head and nods security. Let's go, says Fang, and he pushes through security, heading back down the walkway. Once security has walked you out to the shipyard and nudged you back into the corridor, Fang picks up pace. You try to keep up as he slips into the shadows of an entrance. Fang is grinning ear to ear. You know, Sleeper, sometimes people are exactly how you expect them to be. Something pings in his pocket and he takes it out. On the slate, a web of connections starts drawing itself out, stretching to the set of points around the ring. Got him, mutters Fang. What's that? Oh, what? That, Sleeper, is something our worm added to Hardin's personal slate. We're tracking his outgoing messages. Fang's grin looks ghostly in the uplight of his screen. The old ways are best. Spook them good enough and they'll give you the game away. He jabs at the slate, and you see the web is being drawn over the map of the ring, lines bouncing from point to point. All these dots? These are Hardin's buddies. The ones he's messaging right now, and we're gonna find them all. How's the purpose? Of course! Hardin isn't working alone, we need a full set or nothing. Fang glances around and slips the slate back into his pocket. We better split for now, Sleeper, but this is exactly what we need. Good hunting. With a pat on your shoulder, Fang drifts away, back into the flow of people around the shipyard entrance. You watch him go, unsure whether to be angry or impressed. I got another upgrade point for doing nothing, dude. Out of office. Fang has been missing from the bay for 4 ticks. That's tough. Ooh. Keep 2 dice even when condition is breaking. Hard to kill wouldn't be too bad to go for, but just getting like the flat +1s isn't too bad. I'm gonna boost my endurance up to 0, I think. We are fucking leveling up, dude. Alright, I'm full dice. I'm gonna hit this 6 pin on the shipyard for some structural fitting. That's scrap, baby. Alright, now we can't sell this scrap, but I think I want a new place. I think I would like a new house, so I'm first going to pay off my debt. My tab has been paid. For now. Theodore, please react to Has-Been Hotel. Play FNAF 1 tomorrow if you want. Hello, Grox. What's happening? We're playing Citizen Sleeper. Has-Been is low-key getting trashier, and now they just throw in some random... Oh, Carmilla just randomly gives Vox a material that can trap Lucifer just because Vox gave a good speech. Yeah, I don't know anything about Has-Been Hotel. It doesn't look like it's for me, though. I can't believe he just did that. Ethan's mocking laugh comes from along the bar. You look over to see him leaning across it in a pool of light, empty glasses and spilled drinks glinting around him. It's always dark in the compressor, but this cycle the place is packed. A load of spacers mixing with locals. Usually they run. Ethan spins a glass in the bar, or they go spend their savings on some local heavy. I have to put it down. They don't pay. I'm done. Wrong. Not even close. Ethan gets to his feet. The glass falls and smashes, but he doesn't seem to notice. You think that's it? 1 round of drinks and we're even? Sleeper? Come on. His hand comes to the rest of the butt of his handgun dangling at chest. What's wrong with you? Ethan laughs hard and the people around him turn to see what's happening. You think this is on me? I think someone in your position might have a better idea how this all works. I'm a freelancer, Sleeper, just like you. We both signed a contract with S&ARP, didn't we? The difference is that my word means something. He closes the gap, stumbling a little. What do you think? You could just run away from your contract? Your debt? You could just steal that natty little body of yours and take it for a joyride? Play human for a cycle or two? You don't understand. It's you, Sleeper, that doesn't understand. Some of us pay our debts, but it's all the harder because of idiots like you. Though, I should thank you, Ethan nods, his head heavy, for giving me such an easy job. I'm used to outlaws, you know, real bounties. If I knew catching sad little escapees like you was so easy, I would have changed clients ages ago. Someone shouts from the back of the bar for Ethan to shut up. He holds up a finger in that general direction without turning around. Stay silent. Nothing to add. Ethan turns and walks back toward the bar. Good. Lesson learned. Ethan sits heavily back down and is still searches through his glasses for one with something left in it. The thing is, Sleeper, I could find you anywhere. It's actually wild that you haven't figured it out. That body isn't yours, and it will always betray you, no matter what. He finds a glass and downs the contents. So please, go. I'll catch up with you whenever I need another. He laughs and taps the bar for a fresh drink. Look at yourself. Give it up, Sleeper. I'm done teaching you for today. He settles his head on the bar and closes his eyes. I'm sick of you. Go find a job. People that hate My Hero Academia need to know it's just a fan-base anime. You turn on your heel and are out of the cloying dark and the sweat stench of the compressor. You walk hard and fast down the walkway, anger driving your footfalls into the metal of the rim like hammers. Oh, I got an upgrade point for paying my debt. I guess we can photosynthesize. Or scrap. I suppose it wouldn't be too bad. Alright, we have a lot to do. We have the low ender done. I need to go to the bar and buy a drink. It's not the bar. Where's the bar? Here it is. I can buy it one more time. I'll leave it for tomorrow, though. I don't really need any of this, I think. I'll take a look at this stuff, but it's all darkened out. A lot of agents. More agents. I think that's also an agent. Keynodes. Oh, I need keynodes! That's right! I need keynodes to get into the damn thing I need to do. Alright, sweet. I'm not sure if I just need one or not. Oh, the hunter's onto us already, dude. I need to get into... We'll try the drone bay first. I only need one key for it. What content do I do on this channel? RPGs. The only thing is I hate about My Hero Academia is they just gave Bakugo a full-ass resurrection just because the fans wouldn't be happy, along with the power of friendship-type stories in the fan base. Yeah, I believe My Hero Academia is, if I'm not mistaken, for children. I don't actually know, so, I think it would be centered around those ideas. I kinda lag? Yeah, I do. Do I play Pokemon? I have not played a Pokemon game in a very long time. Maybe. Alright, that drone bay is opened. Time to find an open port. This is one of the 3 nests. Once slotted with Neovent's ship mine will lead you to the Hunter's Central data cache. Alright, I guess I have to do that 3 times. I don't have any perfects, so I can't do the unit assembly. I'm not risking that loss. Let's turn this supply into the derelict unit. Good. Excuse me. Sweet. Getting a new house will go crazy. Caster's table. I don't think I have any data to sell him. I need 5 for fragment. So that means I think the... Oh, wait. Let's ascend the cable car. And we can use the last 2 ticks for doing a job. We want to explore the hub. Do I watch Vanitas? No, Cart. I may have. What's it about? I'm here, in your stream. Also, Bakugo has one of the best redemptions in the series. The way Horikoshi wrote his character development is a spectacle. I think I've only watched maybe 3 episodes, or like 1 episode of My Hero Academia, to be honest. You don't know what's going on in the stream? I'm playing video games and talking to chat. That's about it. Let's keep accessing our manifest. I'm gonna hit it with the bigger roll. No, I'm gonna hit it with, like, the 1 trick. You fucker. You fucker, dude. Oh, my fucking brain. Oh my god, I'm gonna puke. I'm gonna puke. I can't believe that happened. I'm gonna puke. I'm gonna puke. Oh. Oh, my fucking head. I'm astounded at that. I gotta buy a fucking meal now, dude. I gotta buy lunch. Oh my god. Get me out of here. What does it take to go to the Gap again? It's like 100 creds to get across the Gap? It's 150 creds to get across the Gap ferry. Oh god, dude, that's so expensive. How much is the freight line operator again? Isn't this 16? It is 16 creds. But only on a perfect? That's awful. I'm getting 10 creds for a neutral outcome. Ah, I'm gonna be so poor, dude. I need a better job. How much is it for delivery? How much is a delivery job? Hang on. 13 credits. God, dude. I wish I could work at the fucking shipyard again. I wish I could work at the shipyard again, dude. They fucking hate me. They hate my ass. I'm going to sleep, man. Disagree with the whole Bakugo redemption. Better off as a Pomeranian, as the Pomeranian. Expensive. Vanitas no Cart is about some vampire who meets this guy called Vanitas. Forgot half the story because I am still at episode 4. I see. I thought Vanitas was that guy from, I could put a dice in to get energy, and it's safe. That's not too bad. Trade a dice for energy, huh? Instead of spending creds? I'll think about that. Because then we only have to buy pills instead of food. Which isn't bad. Are my eyes okay? They're twitching a lot. Yeah, I got a new computer and it's syncing weird to my... I have to resync my, my VTuber model. Plus I wear glasses. I had a dream about a chocolate smoothie. At the bottom was chocolate chips. Oh, yum. Oh, we got a perfect dice. Sweet. We're gonna hit the structural fitting job. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're almost done with that job. I'm not willing to risk getting kicked out. Let's hit the bar. We will buy a drink, get the Overlook regular, and get some data, and see what other new things we can access. What you got for me? Oh, shit. The glass shatters on the steel bar beside you, and the taunts don't take long to follow. Hey, Haunt, the spacer calls across the low room. What are you doing here? He laughs at his own lame joke. Playing human. Shout back. Ignore him or leave. Shout back. You spin back off your stool, scrambling for words. A hand falls off your shoulder. But as you flinch away, it pats reassuringly. You freeze in place. Tala, owner of the Overlook. Hey, Jackson. Hello, Lola. You're currently so bored you're watching an anime Nam MF Ghost. I don't know what that is. The only MF I know is MF Doom, and I've never heard any of his music before. Out! The voice comes from behind you, spat out like a shot. You turn to see bright eyes, dark hair, a stare that could breach the wall and vent you all into a hard vacuum. As you turn back, the space of the second glass comes sailing through the air. You reach up a hand and the glass shatters across your forearm, showering you in fragments. Through the haze of glass and Girol vapor, you see Tala leap the bar and close the distance to the spacer. The thud as he slams into the wall echoes around the bar like a thunder. Now flanking by the other figures, quick to their feet, Tala throws the spacer out through the door and stands silhouetted against the rotunda lights. You touch your arm and it feels wet. Someone helps you to your feet and back onto your stool. Broken glass rattles as it is cleared, and a fresh measure of Girol is glugged out in front of you. Same hand, warm, heavy, falls on your shoulder once more. If you didn't want to play FNAF 1, you could play a horror game called The Mimic, even though it's in Roblox. Is The Mimic like FNAF? I get angry when I drink water, I just noticed. When my VTuber model gets mad like that, I'm taking a sip of water. That's so funny. Hello, Godzilla, what's up? He isn't coming back. We don't tolerate that kind of shit here. Tala flops into the stool beside you. Let's get a look at you. Tala wipes the powdered glass from around the wound, and someone places a bottle of alcohol in a metal tin with tweezers on the bar. She disinfects them and then turns to you. That was an ambitious catch, she smiles, pulling a sliver of glass from her forearm. Stupid, but ambitious. You don't feel the pain, only the sting of status messages. Only the string of status messages your body delivers concerning dermal damage and exposed structures. You do feel the care, though, as Tala's bright eyes search your thick synthetic skin for splinters. Let's watch her. Tala works with the skill of someone who has had to pick glass splinters from the skin of a stranger before. She hones in on each bright shard, all the time, tapping the tweezer tips in the little rhythms that only she can follow. Tala smiles to herself. So you've been on the eye long? Long enough. She laughs. Hey, you don't need to act tough with me. Sound chill? Thank you. I'm sick. Have I ever played VR games? I have, Jackson. Not on stream, though. I own a VR set, and one day I'd like to set up some VR stuff. I need to pick a 3D model, but I have other stuff on my plate right now. A splinter clinks into the tin. Not everyone's like that idiot. We don't all hate you, she glances around. Some of the regulars, maybe they fear you. Maybe they're just curious. I don't know, but I do know that the Overlook is a safe place. I know what it's like to be new in this place, trust me. She meets your eye. I'm not trying to convince you of anything, or separate you from your chits. I just want you to know that if you need somewhere, you can always come here. I know the rations we've got aren't much, but the company is, she leans in, limited. But if you need work, I'll happily put you behind the bar, and if you need shelter, well, we can discuss that. You'll be safe. I usually have Francis on the door, but he's up in the Greenway this cycle, haggling with our supplier. Francis tends to be particular about what we serve, even if the clientele isn't. She places her tweezers in the tin with a clink. That's you, sleeper, here. She slides the glass of gear roll toward you. This'll help. She stops, her hand still on the glass. Wait, does this help? I mean, can you get drunk? Let's find out. Well, let's go gambling. Wow. She laughs. Just don't sit here too long. I'd hate to see you become a real regular. She walks back around the bar, gathering the glasses as she does. Before long is retelling how she threw that spacer out to a new group that just wandered in, complete with dramatic actions. She gestures in your direction and you instinctively look away, back to the worn surface of the bar. You take a sip of the Girol. The earthy fungal tones fill your senses, almost blocking out the sight and sound, like diving headfirst into a bog. You may not be able to get drunk, but this connection to something grown, something fermented, something old, feels good. Alright, so I can get a job at the bar, she said. It is a shift, it's an engaged shift. 15 cryo, 10 cryo on the low end isn't too bad, though. It's not 16 at max, but it's risky, though. That's good service. That's not too bad. Even on a fail, it's a 10. Oh shit, that's actually really good. That's a good-ass job. Holy shit. The Mimic is nothing like FNAF, it's just some popular survival horror game based on Japanese folklore and urban legends, divided into 4 books with unique stories, characters, and other shit. Maybe. I'm not really into horror games, though. You said $100 for black. Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Do I watch Demon Slayer? No, I've never seen Demon Slayer. I don't know anything about it. Oh, hello. Hello, Vivianche. I need another key cipher. Oh, hang on. Sabine has something for me. That's probably more important. Let's see. Let's get some more narrative going. 4 cycles, Sabine said, and here you are. Right on time with no sign of them. You wait a while in the apartment, the dread descending as the cycle spins onward. They should be here. Let's wait. You try to settle down to wait. You sit on the bunk and stare out the tiny room. Where the hell are they? Check the door. You pace back and forth around the apartment, the rumbling of the station suddenly so present and loud. You go to the door and open it. To an empty corridor, you close it again. Check the terminal. You check and double the terminal for messages or recordings. Nothing, just the pale glow. The silence. A knock at the door. Open it. Holy shit. It's a Yutagan lieutenant. She's fucking thick as... What the fuck? She's thick as hell. Why'd they make her so thick? The figure stands in the door and immediately you know it's not Sabine. They're taller, sharper, something in their face glints in the half-light. A dark shape, like a stubby baton, hangs loosely from her hand. Our local sleeper. Good to finally meet you. She steps into the apartment, glancing around with sharp eyes. What, may I ask, are you doing here? She fixes you with a steady, unwavering stare. Waiting for a friend. Of course, a mutual friend of ours, the good doctor. She walks past you into the apartment, glancing around. We set him up here, you know. This place is one of ours. She picks up a glass from the dispenser and inspects it. People always seem to forget who put them where they are. She glances at you, and I suppose you're here to help. Where are they? No. Something like that. Good, good. She puts the glass down and turns to face you. I love to meet helpers. We need so many, but can find so few with the right skills. She spins the baton on her fingers, side by side, her eyes not leaving yours. We have a problem, you and I. It seems our friend has disappeared. Left without even saying goodbye, which means they are in a little trouble now. But it's the kind of trouble that you need help for, so I thought I'd come down here and take a look at their little hidey hole, and here you are. The help. She looks through the detritus on the side. And what help? A sleeper, no less, which I have to admit is a little surprising. It suggests to me that our friend hasn't been very honest with you either. What do you mean? Let me get a drink. Where are you from? I live in Seattle. Demon Slayer's about a kid named Tanjiro Kamada. He has a huge family. His family sells coal. So one day when he went out to sell coal, he came back late, so a man named Sabaru. Then, when he goes back home, in the morning he smells blood. And he comes back, sees his whole family dead then. What game am I playing? This is Citizen Sleeper. I'm like Matt Pat. I love lore, it's just so addicting. Tomorrow's your birthday? Happy birthday, Astro. Well, I'm sorry to report that before we got them set up, from Alabama, Jackson. Gotcha, man. I've never been to Alabama. Well, I guess I drove through it. Sabine was working for your owner, she pauses. Essen Arp. You blink hard at the news, unsure how to take it. Rabia looks away, waiting for a response. Stay silent. She crosses into the next room and you follow silently. She sits at the terminal and touches her baton to one of the access ports. A spark, then the terminal screen skips, encrypted folders emptying themselves before your eyes. In the flicker of files, you see S and ARP letterheads and code forms, reports laden with medical data marked with the corporate logo like a sigil of some cult. Rabia steps away from the terminal. Look, all you want. Some of your files may even be there. The volume of documents is overwhelming, but they seem to mostly reports on early emulation tests, surveys with sleeper candidates, reams and reams of usage data. If Sabine was an S and ARP employee, why did they help you? Rabia reaches over and places a vial of stabilizer on the desk, breaking her concentration. It shimmers in the screen light, its viscous, clear liquid crystalline within the glass. We will, of course, keep up the supply. We are more than able to dispense important medicines even without the doctor. You hold it between your fingers, and for a tiny moment you have the urge to crush this object for the power it has over you. I'll ask Toshiro to make those a little cheaper for you. He'll be running the surgery now. Rabia closes up the briefcase lab and holds it at her side. We have to retrieve our assets, of course, but I'm sure you understand. Rabia turns on her way out. There is no reason for us to be enemies, Sleeper. Come see me. I keep an office nearby. We have good work to do, you and I. Meet me there in a few cycles. She slips out silently into the corridor. You look around the apartment. Feel the fear drain out of your body to reveal the tiredness of breath. She gave you a free fucking stabilizer, dude. Oh, I love you, take it. I love gang warfare. And an upgrade point. Wowee. Wow. My age is 1100 years old. Very good, Akatsuki. Very good. Why are you alive so early, Deku? I got places to be later. I am Astrobot. I play Astrobot. Baby. Wow, I love free shit. It's so nice. Hello, Sarah. We got an upgrade point. You sound sick? I am sick. I am sick, Deku. Well, it looks like our stats are already pretty much, like, fully maxed front here. So I'm just gonna keep going with it. We're gonna hold off on the double points, I think. I think if I had to get, like, a next... Oh, well, let's just go down the list. Because we are getting a ton of points. Robbie's office. Yeah, we gotta wait a couple cycles for that one. Let's go up. We also want to do a hack as well. Let's go up and negotiate. Let's find out what's up at the top of the tower for us. We're gonna hit the hub. We are going to do another interfacing check with a 1 tick. Hopefully that works out for us. Very good. We're weightless wandering. Up here there's no gravity, so even just moving around takes a while to get used to, let alone navigating the bays. That's a Kisho capsules. Rent a capsule. The only place to sleep on the hub, hacked off a colony ship and welded to the ring, they are surprisingly expensive to rent. 60 cryo to rent a capsule to sleep in. Not sure why I would need that. Bliss's Bay is 100 credits investment. Heading to the Gap is also 150 credit investment. We're gonna we need 58 credits for this guy's bar tab. The bar has a good job for us. That's where we want to work. We also want to do a hack. We want to hack another key. Give me the key node, give me the 1 trick. Extracted. Very good. We're slowly getting there, man. We're slowly bringing the whole project back around to. It was tough going because I didn't know how much this guy's bar tab was gonna be, but the Taken Dispensary has 60 credits for stabilizer now. That's so good. We're in such a good spot, dude. Working at a bar seems dope. It also pays well. Hello, Nezu. Hello, Dinah. What am I playing? This is Citizen Sleeper, the first one. Hello, Gabby. Hello, Ice. Oh, good name. Rolled right off the tongue. How's my day? Not too bad. I just woke up, so... I woke up and I started playing video games. Happy New Year, Prof. What happened? I'm streaming early? Yeah, I got places to be later today. How's it going, Prof? Happy New Year. Let's try and crack open one of these other ones. Wonder how many of these I have to open up. Doesn't seem like too many. I want to finish this unit assembly, but I need another perfect dice before I touch it. We also need another ship mind. Alright, let's hit this server unit. How old am I? 27. Hello, Nathan, Infinity, Jenny, what's up, guys? Does anybody else know about Demon Slayer? Let's get you to crack this bad boy open. That's 2. I'm going to hit the bar now. We'll finish these last 2 dice off with doing a job at a bar shift. I don't know what the negative is gonna get us, but we get good service and it doesn't look like there's any... That's good service, brother. That's good service. And 15 cryo. Oh, shit, dude. Oh, I lose an energy. Okay, that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all, dude. I haven't lost any energy. I hope we find Fang, man. That cycle clock is looking deadly. I can inject stabilizer and I can sunbathe, which we don't need to do because we don't have any energy we need to spend. We are full up on energy right now. That old? I'm pretty old. Blah blah blah. Q spears them. Hello, Jenny. Are you gay? Hello, smuggler. Thank you, Prof. Question of the day, are you a certified lurker? I got 2 perfect ticks. That's crazy. So we can finish off this one. We can finish off the structural filling and get the welder's mate. Welder's mite. No scrap, though. That's Krungalungus. Right, that is done. Alright, our shipyard shift. Each shift, a crowd of would-be workers gathers outside the shipyard, each of them clinging to a 4-digit number printed on the receipt paper. These are their assignment numbers, and you are either called for a shift, or you aren't. As you arrive, the crowd is restless, and chatter rumbles through the lines. For those who, like you, have graduated to the work teams, shifts are guaranteed, having just walked out of a meeting with a supervisor. Let's take a break. Where you were praised for your efforts, you feel the glow of a job well done. Yeah, you can't help but feel empathy for those huddled as you pass, waiting for their number to come up. You keep your head down as you leave the shipyard, feeling a little guilty as you do. Oh, am I a lurkergram? I am, usually. I don't usually chat when I watch other people's streams. Gay or bi or pan. We can't seem to tell. That's the idea. Hey, sleeper, wait up. Lem's voice trembles as he shouts above the rumble of the crowd, and you turn to see him pushing through Mina crying in his arms. Lem! Good to see you, friend. He's breathing hard after shouldering through the waiting workers. You made the work team. Good for you. He tries to catch his breath, stroking Mina's hair as he does. Shh, baby, give me a second here. He smiles weakly at you as he comforts her, and her cries start to fade. Out of the crowd, he sets Mina down by his side, shiny streaks down both her cheeks. As he does, you see he is clutching an assignment number on a crumpled piece of paper. Is Mina okay? She's good. We just had to rush up here. He puts his hand on her shoulder and she clings to his side. Esther, who usually takes her, is sick. He stretches. I don't know what... A noise sounds from the entrance. A klaxon, followed by a list of numbers growing brightly on a display screen. The crowd responds instantly, pushing and pulling as people try to wade to the entry checkpoint. Oh, let me get a drink. I should watch Demon Slayer, it's very interesting. God, I mean, I'm trying to watch through Spy X Family right now. I can't even, I can barely watch an episode every night, you know? Your country tonight, so your mom's probably gonna smack me with one of those slippers again. Love you from Pakistan. Hello, smuggler. Em. I found teenagers instead of kids, Graham. Kind of funny. We're slowly, my audience is slowly getting older. Lem stops and turns back to the crowd, then glances down at the crumpled paper. That's my number. Shit. Mina. He starts patting his pocket in his gear and glancing around. Go, I'll watch her. He blinks a little, staring. Thank you, Al. He crouches to Mina. You're gonna stay with our friend here, okay? They're gonna keep you safe, and he stands back up. Here, take her bag. He shoves it in your hands. She's got food, she's got... Shit, I gotta go. He backs away into the crowd. Mina, I'll be back real soon, okay? Be good. Then Lem disappears into the roiling crowd, who are now trying to get into the shipyard before it locks down. Mina stands, staring. Suddenly small without Lem at her side, she fixes you with a dark-eyed look. Can't quite read. Hey, Mina. She holds the stare unmoving. The two parallel tear streaks still glint on her cheeks. You okay, Mina? She snivels and looks down. Let's look in the bag. You unlatch the top of the bag and see a few metal containers fashioned from scrap components. A battered slate sits on top, blinking a low battery warning, and tucked beside it, a ragged rabbit hand-sewn. Take the rabbit. You pull the rabbit out of the bag, its long limbs waggling as you do. Mina goes to jump and grab it, but holds herself back. She stands and hugs herself, eyes on the rabbit. What's their name? Mina turns away, looks at the entrance to the shipyard. This isn't going well. Give her the rabbit. You hold the rabbit out, and Mina snatches it from your hand. She hugs it tightly without looking away from you. Bun Bun, she says, staring you down. Ferocious, despite her size. Aww. Hello, Jenny. What's up? Hi, Bun Bun. You move a little closer as you speak, closing the gap. He doesn't speak, she says. She looks at you suspiciously, but her face softens a little. She waggles Bun Bun in front of you, then walks him up your arm and onto your shoulder where he sits. She pokes your arm a couple of times. Are you really a robot? Man. So cool. Mina has more questions. Lots of questions. Questions about how you breathe or if you rust. But before long, you're talking about rabbits and what Esther, the lady who usually takes her smells like, and whether or not fairies live in the eye's heating pipes. You pass the time like this, sitting side by side on the floor of the walkway as others pass by, sometimes talking, sometimes drawing on the slate, sometimes playing with Bun Bun the rabbit. And this is how Lem finds you. Just as both of you are starting to yawn, he's dirty and tired, but Mina leaps up his legs and into his arms as he stumbles backwards. You two get on okay? He asks, trying to keep Mina from climbing onto his shoulders. We managed. Mina glances carefully at you, hiding a smile that is slowly growing. Well, oh well, looks like Meanie can be nice. He pokes her in the ribs and she squeals in delight. Thank you, friend. I mean it. He gives you a warm, wide smile. I owe you. Look, he glances around. It seems like Esther, the lady who usually watches her, is going to be out for a spell. If you ever have some time, I'd really appreciate you coming down to our place on the low end. He grins sheepishly, if you have time. But now I have to take this one to eat. He plays at biting Mina, and she giggles in response. See you, sleeper. He waves, and they stumble off down the corridor, drawing gazes from the passing spacers as Mina laughs echoes down the corridor and bright squeals. Very good. I gotta drive. I gotta go meet them. Let's take a look at the sidereal hole. Sidereal Horizon. The vast colony ship is coming back together. It's an engineering task that pays 15 shits and has a lot of ticks. That's gonna be a tough one. We should definitely go visit them. Probably not today. We want this other atrium. So we are going to hack another key node. If I can find it. Am I a voice actor? Not quite, Minnie. Not, I don't usually do much voice acting. If at all. There's the last key node. Oh, good thing it's a 2-tick. Easy bunny, dude. Good question. Am I a VA? No, but I'm open to doing VA work. If you guys are working on any projects, I'd love to voice some stuff. I even watched my father chop up the rabbit. Chop up the rabbit. We got the last key. Let's hit this last atrium. With the lock gone, the atrium doors can be shuttered. Alright. Hunter hunted. Holy shit. Holy shit. Alright, give me a second. I gotta take another break real quick. I have to pee and then refill my water. I can't believe I drank all my water today. I'll BRB. My bad, guys. Even my bladder's about to explode. Okay. That song name was called Somebody Knocking at the Door. Was that just somebody knocking at the door? It's so funny. Hello everybody, I'm back. Alright, let's do this. Alright, this is where it gets a little spooky. As you leave the nest, something flips. You find yourself inverted, floating, dragged by one arm through the cloud. The threads shift and realign as if they are leading you somewhere. Look ahead. You look up and see a corridor, a canyon, a street in the low end. On either side, buildings flicker with marks of activity, sigils showing network access, data transfers, download, upload. Between them dance ghosts, protocols, carrying or mirroring or shadowing data, sometimes silent, sometimes chaotic. This place moves unlike any digital space you've ever imagined. Something strange is happening. You look down, expecting to see the heavy cylinder of the ship mind in your hand, but in its place is an orrery. A sphere so bright it burns your eyes, is surrounded by rings and orbits, other spheres tracing silken lines through space. And as you look closer, you pick out 1,000 sigils of 1,000 stations and ships, flowing like smoke and dust. Glad you chose the Earthbound OST. It's good, dude. Then you see it, below the stacked rooms, the units and apartments, the wires and the pipes and buzzing systems that run through it all. In the warrens beneath the low end is a hunter's core nest. This is where you must go. Yeah, that sounds right. We have to do a couple things. One, I want to restore energy. And we're gonna sunbathe a little and see how much that gets us. Double works for me. I'll trade a dice for that without having to spend any creds. We want to save it. We want to save up as much money as possible. There's the Warrens where we have to go, and Lemon Mean as a unit. Well, the bar job will give us good service, but there's also the shipyard job that will give us Sidereal Horizon, and is an engineering job. I don't know, maybe I'll do both jobs, actually, because I was going to spend these last 2 on jobs, so... let's go visit Lemon Mina first. Whoa, and a ticket out? God. Unless Lem gets time in the shipyard, he won't qualify for the Sidereal Crew Lottery. Watching Mina gives him that chance. That's true. Let's take a look at the Warrens, because this is like the main quest that I want to do. Oh, we have so much to do, dude. Holy shit. +4 for finding the nest? That's easy money. That's Warren tracking. Plus the interface roll? Let's perfect that. Finding the nest should be as easy as closing your eyes and letting the cloud guide you. But is it safe that close to the hunter? It is now. Check this out. Fucking easy money, dude. And I got 5 cryos for that. Thanks. You the best, girl. Let's see. I don't think I need to do anything up top. That's investment dollars. That's that. I gotta save up some money for this bar tab. Let's not do Lem's job, but let's do the bar first. Let's do a bar shift first. That hurt. But I got 10 cryo. We have Heavenage data. Yeah, that's that. End the cycle. Oh god, man. Whew. Hello, Dadget. What's up? Hello, Ryder. Are you a feminist? Yeah, I think so, Jack. You're going to high school in 6 months, pray for your hands. You're gonna be a freshman, Akatsuki? Well, take it easy. When you get a puppet, go with them. Hello, Rose. They have migrated to Chinese. Paid me a lot of shits. They did. I don't know why they pay me in shits. Hey, Jack, what's up? We don't want to inject stabilizer just yet. We need energy. I only have 4 dice. That makes me mad. Alright, I'm gonna go buy food instead. I don't want to use a dice on energy. I got a perfect roll. Oh, Rabia has something for me. As you approach the address Rabia gave you, a heavy hand falls on your shoulders. What's your business here? The enforcer grips your shoulder, giving a hint of the strength her implants give her. As you turn, you see the same subsidiary eyes as Rabia and Toshiro glinting like mirrors on her cheeks. Yeah, please. She changed colors, but she's still just as thick as when I met her. The sleeper's here by my invitation. At Rabia's command, the hand immediately loosens and an apologetic look replaces the scowl on Gia's face. Of course, Rabia, I'm sorry. Rabia waves her away. Don't you worry, I appreciate your protective instincts. She smiles at the enforcer. How about you head to Tambor? They have a delivery coming, and they'll need some help with the lifting. Gia nods and walks away. So, Sleeper, you came. I'm glad. It didn't feel like an offer. I was curious. Curious is good. She smiles a tight smile. You have to understand, finding you there in Sabine's unit, I wasn't sure where we stood. There are more than a few people on this station who would rather I was dead. I had to be sure you weren't one of them. I wish you no harm. I'm glad. Rabia begins to walk and gestures for you to walk with her. She takes you down a staircase into the bustling walkways of the low end. What do you know about Yatagan? Nothing. Come on, Sleeper, humor me. I know we have a reputation. People with carts push past, moving crates of supplies around the thin and winding passages. Our reputation is one that implies threat. Is that fair to say? We are framed as aggressors, parasites, criminals. She gestures around at the people of the passageway, but when was the last time you saw a lawmaker on the eye? A policeman? Who makes the laws here? Erland did. Indeed. Ugh. Do I play Roblox or anything like that? Sometimes, Leon. Can you get a shout out? Hello, Ashes. Not too much, just got my tires rotated and got Del Taco on the way back, got an appointment to plan which community college classes in 2 hours. Dang! I could go for some Del Taco. I was thinking about getting Chipotle the other day. I need to get my car fixed. I need to get an oil change, I need to get a battery replacement. I need to get my tires filled. After that, I'm gonna DoorDash. Feels like I'm being productive today. Also, don't feel too busy. It's a good balance. Yeah, Jack, I'm gonna be streaming this morning, and then I gotta clean my place, and then I gotta go to an organizational meeting. Unlimited bacon, no games, or unlimited games but no games. Unlimited bacon, no games, or unlimited games but no games. I would rather unlimited games but no games. Sounds weird, so I guess unlimited bacon and no games. My friend was having her B-Day party at school, and our teacher said we shouldn't come if we don't got anything to give her. And I mean, what if we brome, dog? That sounds awful. Thoughts on bear meat? I've never tasted it, but I'd like to. Hope the meeting goes well. Me too. Unlimited games, but death? True, true, true. Why are you an anime guy? No more time for me. I sadly can't lurk today. Gotta go. Gotcha, prof. Have a good one, man. Have a good morning. Whole Foods also have business meetings. Indeed, you understand the history then. That is good, but Erlen is long dead, Sleeper, and his rules were a little more than an optimist's manifesto. The eye has changed so much since then. If you'd spent your time in the low end, maybe your opinion of us would be different. This is our place, our people. The low end was empty in Erlen's time. They didn't need to house thousands, and keeping the yards and the rotunda safe was work enough. No, the low end was reclaimed later when the refugees started arriving. Ravia meets your eye. The collapse didn't just happen here on this station. When Solheim collapsed, the entire system felt it. Colonies were abandoned. The moons of Ember and Cinder suddenly gained independence overnight. Some took advantage, some tried to hold it together, some fled. The Eye became a refuge, and Erlen, to his credit, extended an open hand to everyone. But many within his organization disagreed, and those new arrivals weren't as simple to corral as they hoped. Ravia leads you through a small market hall, busy with small stalls and traders. You'll hit me up about the VO stuff? That sounds cool, prof, of course. You really hated anime? Okay. Erlen's union was made of workers, administrators, people who were malleable and already organized into hierarchies and networks. The refugees came from different factions and families, were scared, injured, desperate. Conflict was inevitable. Yatagan is a child of that conflict, a child born out of the need for us to stand up and claim our future, to provide security, strength. People call us a gang, but we are a community. I take my position as lieutenant seriously, and from my birth, I've worked to earn it. Ravia catches herself before she raises her voice any further, and you both walk in silence for a while, among the smells and textures of the low end. You start to wonder if this place could be a home for you, too. Where do I come in? Where's Sabine? Ravia sighs and takes a moment to answer. I told you, Sleeper, they're gone, and we do not know where. I understand Sabine must have told you about their debt to us, but that was an agreement entered into willingly, and which benefited them greatly. I'll be honest with you, Sleeper, I was never comfortable with having Sabine as a part of the Yatagan. An ex-corporate employee? It goes against our nature, but their deal was with Yannick. I kept my distance, made sure Sabine had their surgery, kept it supplied, that was all. But I cannot allow people to go back on the promises they made to us. Yatagan has not lasted this long because it is a charity. We offer and ask support, any betrayal will be treated as an attack. Who's Yannick? Yannick is one of the heads of the Yatagan. They guide us, he's the newest to be elected, he's an elder. Sabine found something. Please, I don't want to hear their accusations. They only wanted to escape their debt. They would have said anything, but where are they now? Stand behind their claims. You realize that Ravia has led you in a loop, and together you both come back up the staircase to the walkway where you met. You're free to go, Sleeper. I've said what I wish to say. She looks at you through the window of the walkway. I would protect this place with my life, as it has protected me. I want to make that clear. She turns back. However, if you too wish to come under its protection, I can help you. Return here if you wish, and there will always be tasks for you to complete. You'll be able to see Yatagan, to see the low end with your own eyes, not as others frame us. As for Sabine, she pauses to consider her words. I will not ask you to betray them, but if they contact you again, consider their motivations carefully. With that, Ravia leaves, slipping back into her offices while you stare at the countless units, each a home, each with a story that makes up the low end. I got a new drive at Yatagan's office. I can collect tithes, and I can patrol the ward. And I can become a Yatagan insider. Well, we'll have to do that one as well! Fucky, dude. Let's hit this with a 3-tick. 1. Oh, that gives me energy. I didn't know that gives me energy. Good to know. We're gonna give the Warrens a perfect... Oh, I can only do that one once. Oh, you bastard! That was so close! Franklin will eventually show up to defend his home. And then I have 2 jobs to do. I have 1 at the bar. And then I have 1 at the shipyard. I hope Fang is okay. That's a red circle, man. That's scary. I can work for Heavenage? No, I can sell the mutated data. Maybe I will. Almost 3 hours in, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah. I gotta get out of here. I gotta make myself some breakfast. I wasn't even paying attention to the time. Fuck. Oh my god, look how many ticks this is, dude. That's like 30 ticks. Holy Jesus. But alright, guys. I'm gonna go to sleep. No. I'm so ready to get through Citizen Sleeper to play 2. But alright, guys, that was some Citizen Sleeper for this morning. Oh, why is my background green? My background should not be green. Oh, it's me twice! Let me fix that, actually. I want to capture a specific window. Okay. Duckies, 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 duckies. Oh. Is the music still go? Oh, it stopped. Oh, we're doing Nox. There we go. But alright, everybody, that was Citizen Sleeper for today. That was super fun. That game is awesome. That game is so fun. That's gonna be it for the stream today. I'm gonna make some lunch, read some books, go to a meeting, come back, go to sleep. See you tomorrow for Rue Valley. Same time, same place. And don't forget to end the stream. I will try. Last time I just ended the stream right away, which was my bad. But, yeah, that's gonna be it. I hope everybody has a good rest of their day. Until next time. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye, Johnny. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Johnny.